Hello and welcome to the Pass the Turn stream with myself, Aaron Francis, also known as Azz, and I'm going to get my ass kicked, that's for sure. If you're watching on YouTube, well, this is only going out on YouTube right now. We will start pushing it out there to other platforms as well. Yeah, my microphone wasn't working last time, so I thought, sod it. I'm going to have a go again at this Azz getting his ass kicked, or sometimes even kicking the Azz. We will see. But yeah, hopefully you can see it on screen. It looks good. I'm wearing these polarized sunglasses and drifting out of a Rafael Nadal mug. Because all the neon lights, all the graphics are sort of blinding me. But yeah, it's a bit of a draft overlay at the moment. There's going to be more stuff on there, like a chat box and what have you. I'm only running the one screen at the moment as well, so if people are in the chat and you want to drop a message, I will try and respond, but I need to keep clicking the tab and alt to switch between screens, so maybe a bit slow. But yeah, haven't got too long today, probably about 45 minutes to an hour, because I'm playing Star Wars Dark Side Rising with my good friend Nick, who you would have seen on the channel at some point playing loads of board games and Marvel Legendary and what have you. But yeah, let's just get straight to it. Let's have a look at what's going on. So, at the moment, I'm just going to do some arena standard grinding. My deck is garbage in comparison to what I'm actually facing. I don't know how I'm in silver rank already. This deck is called Rakdos Death, and it's just garbage, really. You'll see it as we play. So yeah, standard rank is what I'm doing. Just grinding away, really. So let's play. As you drag a spell over the battlefield, the lands will be tapped to cast it, become highlighted. Thanks for the tip. I'm going to need it. Let's go. I am ready. Ready for battle. Loads of upgrades soon coming to the channel as well. Streaming is going to be more of an ongoing thing that we are going to be doing a lot of. Obviously because of COVID and all that sort of stuff, we can't really push out the high production videos that we anticipated. But yeah, let's get straight to it. So we've got 3 removal spells in our starting hand with no creatures. Do you know what? I want to encapsulate the Rakdos spirit. Let's just go with it, with no red mana either. But I mean, the red mana in this game, in my deck, really is to cast Karda. Speaking of red, there it is. Karda the Doomscourge, fantastic legendary creature from Kaldheim. It's going straight in an EDH deck. It's going in the Thantis, the Warweaver, EDH combat matters, forcing combat, goad sort of deck. And in this deck, it really is just a board wipe, because a lot of my creatures have Death Touch, and Karda just makes them run into me, which is brilliant. Here we go, a big, massive creature for 3 mana, which allows me to pitch stuff to the grave, which I can just bring back to hand with stuff like Raise Dead. So play a Swamp, I can't do anything else. But I can kill. This deck is all about War of Attrition, and sometimes it doesn't work a lot of the time, but it still can get through games, even if they're playing like, you know, the proper good decks, Warling Regrowth. So this is going to be some sort of Gruul Land Matters deck by the looks of it, from Erazor, or however you pronounce that name. Okay, so we've got Swamp. So we can cast Damadu Outrider, which I'm probably just going to do to put some pressure on. Discard a Swamp because I've got a Mountain there, so submit that, pitch that way. I would normally discard a creature with Mardu Outrider, because obviously I want creatures in my graveyard which I can bring back with like Raise Dead and what have you. But just a bit of redundancy in there, really. Oh, that's going to be a murder target then. So let's just Heartless Act, or should we exile it? Yeah, we'll exile it. Get rid of it. See ya. Bye bye. 5 damage to his face. Lovely old job. So this deck just relies on removing their threats constantly, getting ahead on the board state with like little Death Touchers, stalling up the board state enough, and then just removing every big threat that comes their way. It does mean that I burn out of cards quite quickly. Like this, for instance. Again, another target that needs to be killed ASAP. But yeah, I do run out of cards quite quickly, but we'll see. Oh, is it given haste? It's been given haste. With what with? It's ridiculous. Doesn't matter, because it's going to die. Heartless Act. See you later, Ashaya. Smack him in the face for 5 damage after laying my Mountain down. Bang. Okay, so we're doing well. Doing well. I could have played my Skyclave relic. I don't know why I did not do that. I'm an idiot. But this is what you'll come to expect when you watch me play, is that I'm garbage at the game, really. Cycling off of my migration path. What's this do? Gets a lot of power from landfall. Oh dear, it's 5/5 already. And it's got haste as well. For 2 mana. Some good synergies going on, but I think I'm going to win the race, hopefully. So I can kill it with murder and then still bring in the Skyclave relic. And I can shock as well. So let's bring in the Skyclave relic first. Let's play it just as its normal cost. I probably could have kicked it as well. I could have done. But never mind. Let's just murder this creature. See ya. Unless he's got some sort of heroic intervention or something in there. I'm probably going to die next turn. There we go. Lovely old job. Attack. 5 damage. Still, well, he's 1 attack and a shock away from death. So if he can't do anything this turn, I might have it. Oh, go away. Good card, though. Very, very good card. Will save him to an extent. So I don't have the shock to deal with it, unfortunately. So let's go with a Savage Gorge just for a bit of redundancy. And then just attack into a Rasta, I guess. Now Rasta obviously is going to be making tokens every time I cast an instant or sorcery. Unless he lets it through. If he lets it through, it means I can shock him in the face. Or her. He's got the damage. Oh yes, here we go! It does mean now, though. He's assigned blockers, though, hasn't he? Yeah, he can't, because he's assigned blockers. So he's dead. Yes! Have it! Have it! Have it large! Victory. Victory with garbage decks. When he's playing Ashires and Eldgargaroths, doesn't matter when they're going to get murdered, it just dies to removal, to quote the Professor and Pleasant Kenobi. Dies to removal. Dies to removal. Yeah, we got no messages, so that's fine, we can just carry on. Just carry on, just carry on. Lovely old job. Victory. What a great start. What a great start to the stream. Winning with some Rakdos jank. And that's why you keep a hand that's chock-a-block full of removal, because the first couple of threats that they play that are of substantial value are just going to die. And there's not a lot of cards out there at the moment that are indestructible or hexproof, apart from the gods, of course, are still hanging around. They're a pain to play with. But there isn't much like Carnage Tyrant and those big beaters that are immune to those removal spells, which is brilliant. I can just kill them or exile them. Oh, here we go. It's an absolute mirror match. Aaron Luke Francis versus Expo. Okay, so I've got a good hand. I'll keep that. Pipe of the Swarm, brilliant card with all the typhoid rats that I have in the deck. Sometimes I have popped it off sometimes when I've gained control of somebody's creature by playing with the pipe. All the rats love it. Absolute Pied Piper. The Pied Piper of Eldraine. Yeah. Sorry, you'll also come to realise that I'm an absolute weirdo. Okay, so let's play a swap first of all. I do have Village Rites as well, which is quite good for drawing cards and getting rid of rubbish creatures like that. Especially when you've got rats, you can just sack them off to the Village Rites, which is nice. Just rats bringing cheese back for you. Oh, what does this do? When it dies, I have a knight gets a counter. Okay, so it's a knight tribal deck by the looks of it. So let's get out Malika Coldblade. So whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, he gets a counter. So all the death that I'm dealing, hopefully, will be good payoff. Other knights you control, oh my goodness me, that's deadly. That's deadly. I'm not going to block that, I don't think. Nah. Oh dear. Where's my murders at? There's a murder, so I need to kill this, don't I really? So I need to kill this, and then he will get a counter because the creature died. which is good. Do I attack? Yeah, why not? Let's just start racing. This deck really is just a race. I don't have any lands now in hand though, which is a shame. So I might have to village rights one of the Piper's rats, but that might take too long. He's going to equip it to the knight and attack the knight tribal. Great. 3 damage. Still quite a lot. I feed the serpent, but I don't have the mana to do it. It's a shame. This is a 3/2. Has double strike as long as there are 3 or more instant or sorceries in the graveyard. There's only 1. So let's just get a Piper with a swarm out and start making rats. I can't do it yet, but let's just smack him in the face with Malika Coldblade first. I mean, losing life in this deck, it doesn't really matter because I'm burning out quickly anyway. So I need to sort of. It is black-red aggro, really, isn't it? Just rubbish deck building. Just relying on removal constantly. It's just a war of attrition. Just taking damage to the face and just hoping I can just remove the threats that come up. Oh, goodness me. What is this bad boy? Right, so I can remove that, though, surely. Gotta get a land. No. Great. Rubbish. That's rubbish, isn't it? A 2/3 double strike. That needs to die, but how do I kill it? I can't. 2/3 double strike. That means he's protected now in combat also. So I really need to make a rat. With that, yeah, let's make a rat. Sack off. Sack the rat off. Draw 2 cards. Still no land. Oh, come on, that is garbage. That is absolute garbage fire. No attacks. I'm going to have to block now with the Malika Coldblade because Fireborn Knight is going to literally rip me a new one. Boros Knight Tribal. Not bad. I just don't have the lands. He's got 5 lands, I've got 3. It's rubbish. Oh man, he's hitting for now 6 damage. Because he's going to hit me twice with that thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to block, aren't I? I'm going to have to block that. That's going to kill me. He's dead, and 2 goes through. I need a land. Come on. Stupid game. Now 2/1 first strike. No land. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. Probably still going to die here, aren't I? So I need to pitch 2 cards. So I'll just get rid of the Savage Gorger and the Savage and the Demon of Loathing. So I'm never going to play Demon of Loathing in this game. Oh, there we go. 3 lands on the bloody trot now. Of course it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah, of course. Right, so let's play a mountain, and then let's get a Typhoid Rat out just to help block. And then no attacks. I just need all the blockers now. And then I can feed the Serpent to the Fireborn Knight, feed the Serpent the Fireborn Knight, and then hopefully stabilise a bit. But I'm on 9 life. I've taken too much damage too early. And he knows I'm going to block now. So if he's got removal, well, he's only got 1 card in hand. So he's attacking with the first strike. So the rat needs to block. Well, they both need to block either way. They're both going to die. No, they're not. This one won't die. This will just block, surely. It's first strike. So that the Piper will still survive, I think. Yeah, 2/1, 1/3. Yeah, the Piper will still survive unless he's got some combat trick. No. So I took no damage that turn. Oh. Why did he die? Oh, because I hit him back still. Oh, fair enough. Okay, so that still works. Right, so let's get rid of this. This is really annoying me. And then we can shock the other thing away. So we're stabilising a little bit, unless he's got some sort of trickery. No. Cool. And then let's just shock the other thing away. See ya. Right, there we go. Stabilise a little bit now, so attack, 1 damage. It's not much, but I can stabilise a bit now. And also, this Spell Eater Wolverine will now have double strike himself, because I've got loads of stuff in the grave. So let's play a swamp and get this bad boy out. And then I can create a rat. Cool, and I've still got a shock, just in case he comes out of another little blocker. I can just shock it away. Yep. I don't think he's got much now. Oh, baby. The cathartic reunion actually paid off this time. Let's get another rat. And let's just attack with everything I've got, I guess. This has got double strike now. Sweet. Let's play a Savage Gorger as well, just because I can. Just a bit of redundancy in the air, unless he has something with haste or something like that. I've got a rat as well to block with, and an opponent lost life this turn, so it makes sense to play him because I done damage. What's he going to do? Oh yeah, lovely. So I'll let that resolve and then just shock it away for the next turn. Yeah. See ya. Let the cold hands of... Oh, okay. Fair enough. He survived the shock. But he's not going to survive the horror, I don't think. So... I can create another rat. So let's create another rat. And like, worst comes to worst, I can gain control of that creature next turn. So I think I'm just going to attack with the spell Eater Wolverine. Attack with the Spell Eater and the Savage Gorger, I reckon. One life. If only I had a shock. Let's see what he draws. Could still wrap the board, I guess, couldn't he? Doomscar is currently in standard. Is it a clutch card, Expo? Is it going to do the job? Or are you just going to scoop? Enchanted creature can't attack or block. Okay, fair enough. But that's not enough, I don't think. Is it? No, it's not enough. Because I can just now sacrifice 3 rats, gain control of type creature. So I gain control of that. And sacrifice these 3 ratties to gain control of your creature. Which also, I get the sword as well. So, unfortunately, I believe you're dead. And I win again! Azz kicking ass this time. Azz kicking ass. And he's now silver tier, rank 2. There you go. Lovely old job. So this doesn't normally happen. I don't normally win games on Arena. But as you can see, my decks are just absolute garbage. Just utterly just removal and cheap blockers. Oh, here we go. I've got a card. What do we get? What do we get? A Zagoth Triome! Look at that, that's lovely. It's a shame I don't play Sultai. Don't play Sultai at all, which is a shame. Any, no Sultai, so unfortunately that's not going to be of any use to me. So yeah, I guess we just carry on. Rakdos Death, I've named this deck. It should be named Rakdos Rubbish, that's what it should be called. Rakdos Rubbish. So yeah, it's pretty good. Again, it's just a war of attrition. Oh, I've played this guy before. Or girl before. I'm hoping it's not Mill. I think it might be Mill. Which I absolutely despise playing against. Don't even look. Oh yeah, it is Mill. Here we go. Ruin Crab. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Played this person before and they're playing Eggy Mill. So I need to get rid of this. ASAP. Need to kill the crabs. Because they just piss me off, man. Durden Hebelshit. Another Ruin Crab. Of course it would be. Target opponent mills great card. I'm glad you're having fun. So am I. Bye-bye. See ya. Let me guess, another Ruin Crab? Or, what was it, Soaring Fort Thief? Something? Let's get Malika Coldblade out and another Malika Coldblade out. Okay, yeah, he's fearing the aggro right now. He's fearing the aggro. But I've got one card in hand now, so that's egg. But Carter's Vicious Return is pretty good because I can sack a creature to then ping something, which is pretty good. And now I also have Spell Eater Wolverine is now also active because I have more than 3 instant sorceries in my grave. So you can be doing 6 damage each turn now, which is brilliant. So let's see if the mill can work. What's in my graveyard? What creature? Savage Gorger. Do I want to cast a Carder now? I think I will. I think I'm just going to do. I'm going to sack him off. I'm going to sack one of the Malachal. Ah, there we go. Didn't think so. Not going to let that resolve, are you? Of course not. Cool. Right. Let's leave this card in hand because I don't need to use it for anything, and it just gives you the impression that you've got a card in hand. So if you don't need to play your lands, I would always recommend leaving cards in your hand because it makes them feel like you've still got something. So even then, I'm not going to play the mountain because I know I don't need to play it. Oh, I've got a Demon of Loathing now as well, which is pretty good. So let's play the Wolverine again. Good card, Spell Eater Wolverine. Million cards still, brilliant. Good, great fun. Great fun, eh? Glad you're having fun, mate. Glad you're having fun. Den Hebelshade. He needs to keep stopping my creatures, though. That's the thing. He needs to stop them because otherwise his mill tactics are not working. His Ruin Crabs are dead, which is why you always remove the Ruin Crabs. Always remove them, because this stuff will just get out of hand. This mill will just get out of hand. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent mills too. Just gets out of hand really quickly. Right, so he's got 2 mana up. Is he going to counter my Demon of Loathing? He needs to counter it. Yeah, thought so. What a surprise! Counter target spell. Just keep attacking. It's just a shame that I don't have any hard hitters. That's the problem. I don't have any hard hitters on the floor. It's aggro in the sense that it's more of a war of attrition. Oh, here we go. What's this do? Shark Typhoon. So let's play Raise Dead on the Demon of Loathing, I think. Bring that back. Just so he knows he's got that. I've got that in hand. Because now he has to now keep the counter spell up for the Demon of Loathing. Because he knows I've got a huge beater in my hand, but he's still going to be taking 2 damage each turn from the Malachal Coldblades also. How much library do I have left? 29 cards. So I've stopped the majority of his mill, which is good. So I'm still going to see my library. Well, say that. What does this do? Oh, Shark Typhoon, here we go. Medamize Prophecy. Medamai the Ageless, that is, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. But I think he's just going to outvalue me at this point, because he's probably got better cards than me. Look at me, he's got Teferi's Tutelage, he's got Shark Typhoon, he's got this card. I mean, I think at this stage he's just going to outvalue my cards. That's good. Do I play Demon of Loathing now? He's got 4 mana left untapped, that's the thing. Do I do it now? Yeah, just do it. Let's see what happens. Let's get those cards out of his hand. Let's get those cards out of his hand. The thing is now though, he's got a 2/2 blocker up, so I can't get through. My creature's just going to die now. So that is literally all it takes for him to stop me, is get a 2/2 shark out. Cancel. Yeah, brilliant. And now he's got another shark. Yeah, see, that's a clutch card, really, isn't it? I can't attack now because they'll just die. So he stopped me now. And now I'm just going to be milling and taking flying shark damage. What does this do? See, I don't think I can deal with this now because the Shark Typhoon is just going to be value, and I don't have any way to deal with it. Unfortunately, I don't have to feed the swarms in this deck. That'll be the ultimate answer to most things: is feed the swarms. So I think I'm just going to have to village rights one of my creatures. He's going to counter that, isn't he? I expect, just because he can. He's got 6 blue mana. Yeah, of course he would. Boring. Counter spells. Man, I hate counter spells. And he's just getting sharks from it now as well, which is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I mean, with Mill, you have to pressure them. You have to get those eggy crabs out of the way. You have to remove them, but then you're left with no removal later. It just sucks. And then Shark Typhoon is like a, what, 16 quid card at the moment. So, of course, I'm not going to be doing very well against it because I haven't spent any money on the game whatsoever. But Village Rights did resolve, which is interesting. So let's play a Swamp, and let's play a Eradicated Valkyrie, which is probably going to get countered, because that's what happens. I could take out one of the sharks by using the Unlikely Aid. I could swing into him, and then he would have to... Well, he wouldn't have to block, I guess. But he's got 1 card in hand now. But I'm going to die from Flying Sharks. Ultimately, I'm going to die from Flying Sharks. That's the issue. I'm going to die from Flying Sharks. And every time he casts a counter spell, he gets another shark. Oh, give it a rest, man. Stupid counters. You've not got any better. You haven't got any strategy at all. I just can't do anything. Do you know what? I'm just going to attack because I can't block, so I might as well just attack and see if he lets it go through. 1 damage. I can't block it, so why not? But if he does block it, I can Unlikely Aid. Throw a spanner in the works. There we go. Kill his creature, get a counter. No cards in hand. And he's only got 1 card in hand also. And what a surprise, I'm milling cards again. What does this do? When you cast a spell with the chosen name for the first time this turn, draw 2 cards. Ah, I've got a mountain. Brilliant. That's no good, is it? That's not a clutch draw, really. So I guess I'm just going to no attack. Well, I might as well. There's no point. He's just going to die. So end turn. Yeah, he's just going to outvalue me here. I'm glad he's having fun at least. Look at the top card of each player's library. So you can anticipate my next move by looking at what I've got, what I've got coming. So obviously you know more than me what my deck's doing right now. So I hope you're enjoying the top card. Yeah, that's what I'm doing against that. Card of the Goom Scourge. It's going to make everything attack, but everything's going to attack anyway. So let's just play the card. My favourite card. Pretty good. There's no point in attacking because actually no, it will trade. So let's attack. It will trade. So yeah, why not? Let's just get it. They have to attack, so that means I'm going to be put on 10. I gain a life because obviously they're attacking creatures because of Carder. Milling more cards. I've got 13, 11 cards. I've got 13 cards left in library, so it's just going to be a matter of time, I think. He has to attack me with his creatures. Unlikely Aid. I could get in 6 damage. That might make him... But no, I need to... He's not going to have removal in black and blue, is he? Black and blue? Let's just Unlikely Aid. Let's do it now. Just get out of the way. Give him 6 power. Of course he would. Just to get a fucking shark. Oh, man. So annoying. So annoying. I'm on 10 cards in library, and he's attacking with everything, obviously. Yeah, I've lost. I've lost the game. Grinded me to the end, but to be fair, what have I got? I've got another card of Doom Scourge, which doesn't really make a difference, unfortunately. It's not going to do enough. Unfortunately, it's not going to do enough. Yeah, I lose. You win. Man, I hate mill decks. So his deck, that one card he's got, Shark Typhoon, is probably worth more than my entire deck put together. That's just a ridiculous card. Shark Typhoon, shopping, let's have a look. Wow, yeah, 15 quid. It's a pretty good card, to be fair. He was just countering everything I was doing, and as a result of that, getting sharks, which I could not block because I didn't have flying. So, ultimately, that was a clutch card in that game, unfortunately. That sucks. So yeah, I lose a little bit of rank for that, which is a shame, but again, my deck's rubbish, so I'm glad they're struggling with an absolute jank deck. Probably have time for one more game before I play Dark Side Rising, which is a board game, playing it on Zoom. Okay, so I've got Shock, 2 Swamps, Skyclave Relic, which can then tap for any mana, so I might have to keep... I mean, I just don't know what I want to keep in this deck. I've got no creatures apart from Deep. Let's mulligan away. That's better. That's much better. So we'll keep that. I'll get rid of Feed the Serpent, most likely. I have to get rid of that. It's very, very high costed. But it's just great for getting rid of, like... getting rid of something permanently. Obviously, it's exiled. So I've got Typhoid Rats out first go. Then I'm going to follow it up with a Mountain. I could Village Rites, but no, I'm just going to hit him in the face with Rat. That's what it's all about. Rats, rats, rats. I think I need to put another Typhoid Rats in, potentially. Because they're just very good at slowing combat down early game. Because they're 1/1 Death Touchers. So it's my turn again. So I'm going to play a Swamp. No, pass. My turn. That's my turn. So I'm going to play a Swamp. And let's play this Special. I'll play the Mardu Outrider first. Get rid of the Mountain, I guess. No, let's get rid of the... Let's get rid of the Spelly. I'm not going to have 3 instance sorcery in the road anytime soon. That's the only copy of that card I've got in there because, again, I'm just... All my deck is built from free stuff that I've got, basically. So attacking 6 now, already. Not bad. Mardu Outrider is very, very underrated. But what I can also do now is if he gets rid of it, I can sack it in response to draw 2 cards. So it's a bit of redundancy with removal spells. Tom co-hosted a podcast. Tom wanted to put that in there. This is a bit of an issue because he can make his creatures indestructible, which are equipped. It's actually in my Rograk and Arden deck, the Akiri Fearless Voyager. Good card. Do I Feed the Serpent? Let's just get rid of it. Yeah, bye-bye. Let's get rid of it. Just get rid of that. I used a lot of my common wild cards that I had from the packs that I got for free on Feed the Serpents. So here again, look, I can just attack for 6. And he's 1 more swing away from death. And I do have redundancy in Murder and Village Rites in my hand, which is great. I think I just made my lip bleed by writing it too much. Dirty habit. So yeah, what's he got? What have you got? What's she got? What they got? I don't know. What have they got? What have they got? Bring it on. Got my Rats, got my Outrider, got redundancy in Village Rites, got a removal spell. What have you got? Show me. He's conceded. Well, they've conceded. Brilliant. Another victory. So, 3-1 so far. I'm just going to message my friend now. Might have time for one more. Just setting up the game now if you want to set up the Zoom. Will do. So I've got time for one more. My deck's garbage, so I should lose or win very quickly. Let's go again. One more game. See how it goes. 3-1. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, if you're watching this back or watching it live, or if you have any thoughts and opinions, wherever you might be watching this right now, if you have any sort of ideas or suggestions as to how to make Rakdos removal rats any better, then by all means let me know. Should I keep this hand? Probably. It's got a Typhoid Rats, and a Likely Aid, and a Rider, so I could get some early pressure on quite quick, so let's keep that. No red mana, but I don't really have that much red in here, so as long as I have one over the course of the game, I can pretty much cast what is in my deck with regards to the red spells. Opt, scry one, draw a card, always a good first turn. A little bit of insight as to what's coming. It's gone to the bottom, rubbish. So we've got Heartless Act, which is a great removal spell. You can either destroy a creature with no counters on it, so that's a lot of stuff, or just remove up to 3 counters from target creature, which can get rid of all those like keyword counters and all sorts of stuff from Ikoria, which is quite menacing sometimes. Got another Swamp, so let's play a Swamp and then attack with the rats, getting some damage. 1 damage. So I mean, at first glance, you don't think the rats are very good, but they're just so valuable in my deck. They really are. I'm thinking of putting the Fetid Imps in there as well, the ones that have flying, and you can give them Death Touch for a 1 black, just to protect myself a little bit from flyers. He's got 1/1 Death Touch on the floor now, all's well. Tajiri Nightblade. Blightblade, should I say. So I still haven't got any red mana, which is a little bit of an issue, so I'll play a Swamp. And I can play the Mardu Outrider, and I think I might have to pitch the Green to the grave, so I can just raise it back from the dead. And then I might as well attack with the rat, see if he's going to take damage. He's probably going to save the blocker for the Mardu Outrider. Yeah, there you go. So he's playing Sultai, green, black, and blue. Interesting. I mean, I tried to make a Mardu deck with the... Because obviously a lot of my cards are good... A lot of cards I've got are good in black, red and white, but I don't have any other good cards. Although I did pull the Zagoth Triumph earlier, but that's not really worth building a Sultai deck just for the Zagoth Triumph alone. No blocks there. Just let damage go through. Because now he's open for 6 damage. I don't know why he's attacking me for 1 when he knows I've got 6 on the other side, but he does have 3 mana up, so that sort of points towards removal spell. Oh, another 1/1 Death Touch, there we go. I can now shock that away. Brilliant, nice little clutch draw there with a shock, so get rid of that. Bye-bye. And then I could Heartless Act as well, but I'm going to leave that, I think. So I'm just going to raise dead the Spell Eater Wolverine. That'll come back, so I'll be able to have that'll have double strike after I've cast these 2 cards later, which will be brilliant. So good time to just burn that spell now. I've got an opening. Okay, end turn. Still got Heartless Act in hand, so if anything big comes out, I can just blow it away. Just blow it away, baby. This Spell Eater Wolverine is pretty good, especially if you're running loads of removal spells like I am. It's got double strike for 3 mana, which is pretty good most of the time. He's not going to block, is he? He's not going to attack, even. So, I'm going to... Do I just do that now? Yeah, let's just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just so I can get some free damage, so 6 damage in. Heartless Act. Very, very cruel artwork, though. It's just like that beast is about to get slain. Yeah, so he's dead. Brilliant. So I've got some more. Have I got enough instant sorceries? Yes. So now the Spell Eater will come in as a 6/3. Well, not 3/2 double strike. What 6/3? What am I talking about? So yeah, you are screwed now, mate. What are you going to target? Are you going to target the Mardu, or are you going to target the Spell Eater Wolverine? It's going to hit you for 6 next turn. So he has to remove some of these creatures now, otherwise he's just dead. I keep saying he. I just don't know. I'm just used to it. I'm sorry. Brlanovic. Sounds like Russian. Oh, go away. What's this? When it enters Scry 2. Okay. A 3/3 flying prowess. Yeah, that's not going to save him, I don't think. I keep saying him again, so I apologise. I'm not good at this. Right, so I think I win, because I can just Heartless Act whatever goes unblocked. Heartless Act, Unlikely Aid, sorry. So let's just attack with everything and see what happens. See what he chooses to block. Either way, I think they die here. They're working out the maths of what they need to block right now to try and survive. But they need to block the Eater Wolverine, because this will then do 6. But then I'm just gonna unlikely aid the other thing. So he needs to block the Wolverine. They need to block the Wolverine. So go to blockers. Oh, they're not choosing any blockers. Well, they have to, otherwise they die. Yep, okay, so unlikely aid on the Mardu Outrider. So that's it, there's damage. Mardu Outrider kills him outright. Bang! 4 and 1! Oh yes, you chose a good time to tune in if you are watching me. Normally I am crap at this game. Awesome. Not bad at all. Nice little grind, nice little 5 games there. So yeah, I'll go through the deck list very, very quickly, and you can see how garbage it really is. Oh, I'll get a reward. What's this then? Rally for the Throne. An instant that creates humans. I'm never going to use it. Never, ever going to use it. What does this do? I need 1,000 EXP for that. I'm never going to get that anytime soon. But yeah, so let's go through the deck very, very quickly. So, Carder, Brawl, no, that's rubbish. Might as well just delete that. That's absolute rubbish. I tried Brawl, got absolutely my ass handed to me. Commander is the only way for that sort of game style. But let's have a look at Rakdos Death, which is what I've called it. So I've got 2 Raised Deads in there, 3 Typhoid Rats, 2 Village Rites, 2 Shocks, 2 Heartless Axe, 3 Malaka Coldblades, 1 Pipe of the Swarm, 3 Unlikely Aids, 1 Cathartic Reunion, 2 Armado Outriders, 4 Murders, 3 Savage Gorges, 1 Spell Eater Wolverine, Skyclave Relic, 1 Eradicator Valkyrie, which is a nice little pull that I had, I think on the first day I started doing this, 2 Feed the Serpents, 2 Carder Doom Scourges, 1 Carder's Vicious Return, 1 Demon of Loathing, and then 15 Swamps and 8 Mountains. That is literally the deck. 60 cards. Rakdos Death. New Zagoth Triumph. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't know. I mean, it does falter against like your mill decks and stuff. But yeah, against creature decks, it can do really, really well. Like again, earlier when I was killing Elder Gargaroths, what was the other thing I killed? Which was a big, massive creature. Can't remember what it was now. I think it was on this stream, but it was something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, big clutch creatures just get removed. They just die to removal. Still, a lot of things just still die to removal. And again, that deck is all about just dealing a lot of damage as quickly as possible. Or albeit there probably could be better ways or better cards that I don't know about in standard that can do more damage quicker. But I'm sure I'll come across them as I play more. But thank you very much for tuning in today. It's been fantastic. A 4 and 1, 4 wins and 1 loss when Azz should be getting his ass kicked because I am not a standard player. I am very much a commander player, social player. But having a lot of fun with this so far, and you will start to see more filter through eventually. And the setup, if you're watching this on screen now, is still very much in its draft stages, so there probably will be more like a little chat box in there with some scrolling stuff as well and little light flickering on and off. So yeah, just stay tuned. All the streams will be getting better soon. It'll be myself and Tom doing a lot of the streams. Yeah, having fun on Magic. You should be having fun as well. And yeah, stay safe out there. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Wearing these glasses the entire time. Oh my god, it's so bright. See ya. Have fun. Oh, jeez.